I'm very sorry. My voice is kind of like cracky because I am a little bit sick. It's been like a week since I arrived and this is my first walk of the month. Since I arrived here, I've been really sick and also I've been having a hard time to find my pattern of sleeping because it's so fucked up. Like I wanted to sleep continuously, but it's so hard to do that. Anyway, I'm just jumping here because I wanted to have an intro for my vlog. And this vlog is right after when I went to Silent Valley. And after that day, me and John decided to go to Belfast. The second time with Helen. Helen is an older sister of John, and now is the time that I get to spend with John's family because all of these years I wasn't given a chance to spend some time with John's family, getting to know them, and now I wanted to spend some time with them as much as I can. At iba pa na mga places na gustong puntahan ni John itself. Yan yung papakita ko ngayon. And then, malala talaga yung aking due to traveling. You just don't know. I could have gotten something or meron na talaga ako. I'm just going to cook for Louis' food today and enjoy Belfast and some of the place na gustong ipakita ni John sa akin, and I share it with you guys, so have fun.
Well, today we're going to the Belfast Titanic Quarter. It's a museum that they've done up for the Titanic because the location of it is right beside where the original Titanic was built, beside Harland and Wolff, down at the Belfast docks.
Okay. So this is my first time to be around Belfast. The first time I went there, it was when I arrived here, but we just straight up to Annalong where John lives.
Plus we'll go into one of the shopping malls, Victoria Square you call it. We're in the city centre for a wee bit.
Okay.
For a wee bit in it.
So we're going to the Titanic first, the sign one, because we're afraid that it's going to rain soon. So might as well do it.
Because it's 10:40 and our tickets are at 11:20, so we have 40 minutes to play with. So we're going to go over to the nomadic boat for a tour. You can actually go inside the boat and experience where everybody was traveling from nomadic to the Titanic back in the day. Like.
So we are here now. That's the boat, and this is the original ruin. The construction of Nomadic began in December 22, 1910, next to the Olympic and the Titanic were built. A year after that, it was launched in the port of Belfast. On the evening of April 10, 1912, the RMS Titanic arrived at the port of Cherbourg to begin its first journey. The Nomadic would then serve as a permanent ferry service from the port of Cherbourg to the RMS Titanic. Cargoes and the 774 passengers would then be loaded to the Nomadic, ready to be transferred to the awaiting RMS Titanic. If we're going to be a passenger here, you would put me in a... Though this link of two ships were brief, the history of Nomadic was still rich from the time it was built to the time it was ended. Ayan, after kanina, pumunta kami sa Nomadic. Andito na naman kami ngayon sa Titanic.
This is Belfast, 1907 Belfast City Hall, over 115 years ago.
Belfast wasn't just dominating the world with its massive ships. They're also known for producing whiskey, linen and other textile, ropes, tobacco, and many more.
This is my country. This is my Titanic.
It's just so hard to vlog because there's so much people roaming around like us.
This is a replica of the gantry structure. So this was what was used to build the ship. This looks pretty big. I have to agree that this looks pretty dominating, but the real thing was 4 times smaller.
The ride was given us of what was life before, of hard labor of these Irish people. And of course, after a hard long day, they will all came to a pub. It was just short but sweet.
Yeah,
To the beat.
If it was any longer, it was just a perfect length.
Yes. Leon would love this one.
That part off, this is the aftermath. Alright.
It's actually very sad, the whole thing about Titanic, because all of the odds were in the Titanic. There were no binoculars, inadequate drills, inadequate, life experience of the boat.
It was the first time doing a big sail, so nobody had the experience. It was the first time for everybody. And then when an emergency happened, they weren't really prepared for it. Because when the Titanic was built, they expected if there was an emergency, if it was sinking, it was supposed to last longer than what it did. So they weren't prepared for it because they only had 23 boats.
20 boats.
20 lifeboats for rescue, which only saved 700 people.
18 lifeboats were launched to the ocean.
Okay, and there was over 3,200 people on the boat because they expected the boat to last longer than what it did. That's why, for people to rescue, that's why there wasn't enough boats.
There were how many passengers?
I think it said 3,200 or something.
And there were 713 or 15 were saved, and 1,517 were lost. So,
And then there was some bodies not found, I think.
I think also it was rushed there. It was rushed that the Titanic. So yeah, thank you for bringing me here.
Yeah, and now we're going to get a photograph taken at the front of this.
I don't like actually, because this thing is a sad thing, I don't like to. Yeah. If you want, maybe I can take a photo. So where are we going now, babe?
Scrub service here. This is Victoria Square.
Okay.
But we're going to a place called Granny Annie's.
What's the time now? It's past 5 minutes past 2, and we haven't eaten yet, so we might as well get something to eat first before we roam around. Oh my god.
Very confident here.
So beautiful.
She's ranging because she got wet, and she's in Ireland, and she doesn't expect to get wet.
The Granny Annie's kitchen has so much character of its own. And if it happens to be your first time here, you'll be entertained by their one-of-a-kind decorations. And you will never having a hard time to find this restaurant because it is situated at the heart of Belfast. This is the Filipino way of eating. What is it called?
Guinness pie.
Guinness pie. This one, probably the best food I've ever had since I arrived. After that meal, it was time for shopping.
I took our Maggie up here, but the lift didn't come to the very top. You had to walk up these stairs. Like, Maggie's taking dizzy heads and all, she wouldn't go up it.
Where are we going today?
We're going to Newcastle and Dundrum. Dundrum is a place that's beside a bay and has old ruins of a castle, which is Dundrum Castle, where the Games of Thrones was originally filmed. Parts of it was.
Filmed.
Yeah.
It is a little bit of a chase of the sun today because later on this afternoon it's gonna rain like yesterday in the afternoon. So we're gonna head down to Dundrum Castle. What's the time now?
11:20 a.m.
11, let's go.
And we'll also go for a look at Sleep Donard, just to show you the outside of it.
Okay. So here we are at the Dundrum Castle, and there are workers trying to preserve the castle. This is nice, and it is overlooking the Dundrum Bay, which I don't know if we're going to go there later, but this is beautiful. Huh? Oh, that's nice. Where?
This castle.
Where?
In the Game of Thrones.
By the which part?
I don't know, I haven't watched Game of Thrones show.
So the cast came all the way here just to film this one.
Not all parts of it.
That's nice. It's not allowed. Let's just go here. Oh. Oh. Come here. Oh my god, this is so nice.
Look.
Huh?
It used to be that you could go up there.
Oh.
But it's not open for some reason. It must be for safety reasons.
I think it's open for summer.
Maybe. So that's some from the ocean, that's all Dundrum Bay. All around there, it's down into Newcastle. It's big enough bay, yeah.
And over on that side, it's Murloc Beach.
Over that side, it's more like Beach. That's the Irish Ocean. Like.
Okay.
All the green fields, really.
That's super nice, babe.
We actually picked a good time for it to come here.
Yeah. Told you.
You were going to go later.
There's no rain. And you know what, babe? I've always wanted to come in a castle. And I didn't realize that I was going to come in with you!
Well, there's other proper castles like
Where?
Castlewell one, but you can't actually go into it. You only see it from there. It's a big, massive square one, big pillars at the top and all. See, can we go to it?
Okay.
Careful to come back down.
Okay.
Building, called the big red brick building. Sleep on it.
Okay.
It's very old, but it's very well maintained on the inside.
Oh, that's massive, babe. I want to stay here when I come back here. Would you? Huh?
Maybe.
Promise that.
Said maybe. Question mark.
Napakaganda po ng umaga ngayon. And very rare po na umaalis kami dito ng mga ganun kaaga. Kasi napakalamig po. But since 2 hours yung itatravel natin from here to our destination, we have to leave early here. And we're going to stop by at Newcastle to get some food. Ayun na si John. So, tara na po. Ngayon po natin siya pupuntahan yung Giant's Causeway. Ngayon po natin siya pupuntahan because it won't rain. It's just a gusty wind. It has a gusty wind kasi kagabi napakalakas po ng hangin at ngayon kagabi po may bagyo sa France. But today po hindi pa naman siya ganun kasama. Actually, wala pa talaga. Ipapakita ko lang yung aking damit ngayon. I am wearing a thermal underneath and a dress and then my Sandro cardigan and itong kay John Kathmandu kasi sabi ni John malamig daw po doon. And dito po pag mag-drive ka ng less than an hour and a half, nasa ibang country ka na po. Well, sa Melbourne, kahit mag-drive ka pa ng 4 hours, hindi ka po makakarating sa another state. State pa lang yun. Ticket nga pala, we book it online because we just book it when we arrive here. It cost us like 30 quid for the two of us. Huh?
Okay. You look like a Russian.
I needed this one. It's so cool.
Ours is not good, is it? Ours is just do ourselves, yeah?
Yeah. Standard. Just a standard. Oh my god. This is beautiful, babe.
You're gone now. Will you coming back? Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that.
Oh my god. That is beautiful, babe.
Yeah, I know that. Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you travel the world, all the
This one
spaces
is declared by UNESCO as a World Heritage in 1986. And that following year, it was declared na naman ng Development of the Environment for Northern Ireland. And it's known as the greatest 4 natural wonders of the United Kingdom.
So this is busy every day of the year probably, no matter what the weather is, because it's a big, massive tourist attraction.
Yeah.
Even when it rains, people come in here.
So from the center to here, how many km?
From where?
Like 1 km to the center to here?
From the car park to the causeway, about a 15-minute walk.
Kung nakikita nyo, yung mga rocks, nagpo-form talaga siya ng cascading form. Napakaganda. Napakaganda. Look! Wow! So nice. Ayan, padilim na rin. Ayan yung ulan. Papunta na rin dito. I think we're just going to get some footage over here. Andun si Jan. Causeway thing. So far, it's not something that we would normally see in a normal base, but it is a natural wonders of the world, and it's not going to be a normal or you would wake up in a day that you would see this one, just a one-time thing. So it's nice to be here. Gusto kasi niya talaga na pumunta doon. Pumilit siya. Sabi ko sa kanya na wag na kasi parang delikado yung Nemo. Pero ayaw niyang papigil, guys. Pumunta pa rin. Ako nga, dito na lang ako sa baba. Oh my God. Ang kalat situation na po namin dito. May mga tao po dito na tago sa may sasakyan. At ako rin po, kasama na aking payong. So since we are making the most of the time here, because it's a long hour drive from John's place to Causeway, we're going to go to, what is it?
Dunluce Castle. Dunluce Castle is in ruins in a place called Bushmills. It's a 10-minute drive from Giant's Causeway. It's well known from the series of Game of Thrones. It was filmed there. It was actually, Game of Thrones was actually filmed all over Northern Ireland, but it's mainly in the ruins of castles. And yeah, Dunluce Castle is one of the main attractions, so we're going to go and have a look. Just let's hope it doesn't rain.
What's the name of this place?
This pub.
Yeah. I don't even know. But we are in a pub now, and it is located at the it's very near to the Giant's Causeway.
It's between Giant's Causeway and a town called Bushmills.
Okay. And John ordered a vegetable soup. Because it's very cold where we at a while ago, I wanted to get some soup. John ordered some vegetable soup, and mine is chili tomato.
Chili tomato soup.
Yeah. Where are we going next, roughly?
We're going to Dunluce Castle, and then if we have time we'll go into Portrush for a wee drive through. Maybe stop off somewhere in Portrush, and then we'll call to see if the rope bridge is going to be open, Corrigan Reed rope, and if it's opened we'll go back to that and stop in a wee town called Ballantoy.
Okay. Can we fit in my nails?
I wouldn't think so. Today or tomorrow you won't fit your nails in. So we're going to Belfast tomorrow, see?
Oh my God. And after that one, we're just going to have a very slow day over the weekend kasi Tuesday alis na. I noticed that the interior of this whole place is very...
It's very old cottage style, so it's like old Irish way.
Yeah.
We'll go for a walk around the place in a minute or two.
Are we? Are we allowed?
I used to say we're not allowed.
Be careful, babe. I know. I think I saw this in a Game of Thrones. Yeah, babe. Come over, let's fight. So beautiful. I'm going to take a photo.
This is only for your camera only. We didn't pay.
Actually, we eventually paid because that is just the bottom part of the castle. And for both of us, it was 12 sterling pound, which is roughly 23 Australian dollar. Dunluce Castle is a spectacular and a principal part of Ireland's architecture and history. Settled on a high cliff looking at the open sea of Causeway, this castle is dated back in 16th and 17th century. Deserved to be called as the second oldest castle in Northern Ireland. And it's gained its popularity because of the castle was featured in a popular series of Game of Thrones. If you see, this is my bucket list for this year.